Over the past few years, our economy has been going through a massive shift over toward freelance work, and it's being called sometimes the new economy, the gig economy, the sharing economy, the on demand economy, and there's a variety of other names. So we curate the new economy so you don't have to. On September 14th, 2017, Forbes magazine wrote, "Hardly a week goes by without someone lamenting the rise of the so-called gig economy, where freelancers cobble together income from multiple sources. The common complaints," they write, "is that there's no security in freelance work and that such workers are exploited. The frequent call to action is that companies should create more permanent jobs because that would give more workers more security. However, such claims and calls to action, according to Forbes, defy logic." Forbes goes on to explain job security is an illusion. There is no job security. It is dead. Its rotting corpse got buried long ago in an unmarked grave on the wrong side of town. Bosses now fire so-called permanent workers with the same gay abandon that they tossed used Kleenex into the trash. The moment things aren't working out in the business, you'll likely get fired regardless of your past performance. This is reality. And that's not the new economy chamber talking. That is Forbes magazine, one of many of the world's top resources telling us that the gig economy, the new economy, the sharing economy is the future of wealth and work. It goes on. Diversity of income is security. Few business leaders would ever think it wise to rely solely on one customer. Why then does anyone think it better for people to rely solely on one employer? In essence, that is what a full-time job is about. For most people, a permanent position means that they devote their working hours to just one company. Who wants to depend on a single source of income that could disappear in an instant? In the gig economy, multiple sources of revenues means that if one customer disappears, the others can keep you afloat until you fill the void. And that's not all. As Forbes magazine continues, you're at risk when the boss stumbles. If the CEO pursues a faulty business strategy, then it is far more likely that you will lose your job than they will. Anyone who has watched corporate America should understand that such behavior is a common problem in the workplace. It is a case of heads the boss wins, tails you lose your job. In the new gig economy, you can pick the business strategy that works best for you. Heads you win, tails you may fail, but you do get to try again. And they add, rewards disproportionately go to bosses. If you succeed in your job, much of the financial reward will go to those at the top of the totem pole. If you fail in your job, you'll get fired anyway. Contrast that with life in the new gig economy. If you get some extra business, then you see the whole of the benefit. If you don't beat the bushes for new gigs or fail to sell anything, then you suffer financially. That seems fairer. Trapped. When you have a full-time job, you are essentially stuck. It is particularly bad when you rely solely on one salary to keep the wolf from the door. Consider what happens when you discover too late that the boss is a tyrant or an idiot or both. At that point, your finances may dictate that you must remain in that dreadful situation until you find a new job. Forbes concludes the article saying, not so in the new gig economy. When you have multiple sources of income, you can ditch the customers in question. There's no need to say why. Sure, you might need to tighten your belt as you hustle for your new business, but it isn't catastrophic in the same way as losing 100% of your salary. And it is far from just Forbes saying this. Virtually every top source is making the case that you need to be looking at the new economy for the future of your wealth and your work.